All right, today we're going to start a series on Hive. I've spoken about Hive before, so I'm not going to go into all the features of Hive, but the purpose of this video series is to get you started with Hive. So today we're going to talk about how to create your Hive account. We're going to talk about the details on the Hive Pro Add-on license. I'll walk you through creating a tenant, and I'll walk you through adding your first device. So if you go to the TRENDnet website and click on Hive, you will be directed to the Hive landing page. Here you can read about Hive. We're not going to do that today. It'll also show you your compatible devices. But I did want to touch on these subscription options. So you can create a free Hive account. So the account itself is free, and what that would allow you to do is to add any compatible devices to your account. Where you would be limited there is creating multiple locations. So these could be your locations, or these could be customer locations where you would want to organize these devices by site. So if you were interested in creating multiple locations, you're going to want the Hive Pro add-on. This will also allow you to create multiple users, assign them permissions, put your locations on a map, create multiple Wi-Fi groups, and use the new Wi-Fi heat map feature. Currently, the cost of the Hive Pro add-on is $4.99 annually, and that will allow you to create multiple tenants and organize your devices per location. So to get started, you can click Login, and then you can register a new user. You can complete the login form, read the terms and conditions, accept those, and sign up. This will send you an email to the email account that you used during registration. There's a link there that you have to click on to verify your account. And once you do that, you'll be able to log in to the website. So this is your dashboard when you log in. Here is where I was speaking about tenants. So if I want to add a tenant, you'll see that it requires a Hive Pro add-on. So if we want to use multiple tenants, we can just purchase a license. And currently that is $4.99 annually for your entire Hive account. And you can go through the payment process here. And once you complete that, you'll be able to create multiple tenants like I have here. So you can add a tenant, you can enter the name of the tenant, you can set your local device password. This is the password that would be used if you wanted to log into your devices locally after they were added to Hive. I'll be honest with you, that's pretty rare. You can set this to a memorable password if you want to use that feature. You do want to sync the device time and set your time zone. You can also set daylight savings time and give the device a location. And that's all it takes to add your Hive Pro add-on and create multiple tenants. So with these tenants, you'll see I have several here. Each tenant does have its own location on a map. So these icons over here to the right, we can change settings for this tenant. We can add or remove devices for this tenant. So when you add devices to your account, you'd be able to find them here. Here you can delete a tenant using the trash can icon. This will allow you to put the tenants on a map, so you'd be able to see your tenants on a map. And this last icon here would give us a topology of our network. So if we had access points, managed switches, routers, you'd be able to see them here, and this is going to put it on a map for you. So now we can add our first device to our account. Locate your device on the local area network. Go through the setup wizard. This is a temporary password. It will get changed when you add this to your Hive account. And here you have an option. You can choose Hive management or default local management. So we're going to choose Hive management. This is going to walk you through a couple settings here. And it's going to ask for your username and password for your Hive account. And then apply. Once you've successfully added your first device, you'll be able to find it in the device list. The device list is organized at the top by the type of unit. So you'll see you have access points, switches, routers, and PDUs. I added an access point, so I'll be able to find my new access point here. This is the access point that I just added to my account. The green icons over to the left mean they're online. The gray icons mean that they're currently offline. Here you get some basic information about the type of device, the model number, the MAC address, serial number, and an alias. Here's where I'd like to rename this device. That way I can easily differentiate between these devices just by looking at them. To assign your new device to a tenant, simply go out here to the operation on the right-hand side and you can select the tenant that you want to assign this device to. So now you can see our new access point, Caribbean Coffee, and I've renamed it as Caribbean Main AP, and we've assigned it to this tenant. That's all we're going to cover in this video. Following videos will have each device type and the basic configuration settings that you would want to make, be it an access point, a router, a switch, or a PDU. So stay tuned for those. If you have questions or comments, please let us know. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.